Hello everybody, my name is Jude, and today we're going to be talking about what is the most used secret battle pass skin in Fortnite. Before I do start off the video, I would like to thank everyone for the recent support on the channel once again, and I do want to announce that I have my first ever giveaway going on my channel right now, and it will be going until I hit 1,000 subscribers, which will likely happen later this month if we keep growing at the rate we have been growing. If you do want to go check it out, go to the community tab on my channel. It is the most recent post. You can see how you enter and what you can win, all that fun stuff. Thank you once again for, just being on the channel and supporting me, guys. It's been awesome. So let's actually get into the video now. We have the most used secret skins to talk about today, and I'm recording this video towards the end of Chapter 5, Season 2. So there's going to be 25 skins on the list, and starting out the list at number 25, obviously, is the Scientist skin with 7.5 thousand users. So this is the Season X secret skin, and just like the Tier 100 skin from that season, it places at the bottom of its list because the season was kind of hated by everyone. There was mechs at the time, there was so many changes, there was rift zones, there was a ton of powerful items in the game. Nobody really wanted to play it, and no one stuck around long enough during that season to actually get the secret skin. And besides that, the skin is very, very bulky, so just people do not want to use it. However, personally, because I love the scientist in the Fortnite storyline so much, this is one of my favorite secret skins. Next up on the list is spot number 24, and we have the Prisoner from Chapter 1, Season 7, with a total of 8.3 thousand users. This is another case that's kind of similar to the Scientists. Chapter 1, Season 7 had the planes that a lot of people just did not like. However, it was nowhere near as bad as the mechs from Season X, so I don't think that's nearly as much of a problem as it is the fact that the Prisoner's best edit style was pretty hard to get. You had to collect these keys, which you could not actually find pretty easily. I mean, you had to go out of your way to get them. I couldn't find them until I found a YouTube video about it, so they weren't like general public knowledge. I think they were in loading screens, but they weren't like easy to find like the battle stars were. So yeah, that's why the Prisoner is at spot number 24. Next up at spot number 23, we have the Visitor with 12.2 thousand users. So, the Visitor, the very first secret skin we ever got in Chapter 1, Season 4. This started a trend that would last for every battle pass that we got moving forward, except for the OG pass because it was so short. Yeah, this skin is not very good. I mean, it's like classic. It's the first secret skin. It's the first member of the 7 we got. But the skin was not loved at the time. People were like, oh my god, I waited 7 weeks. I did all these challenges just for this. This skin is so bad. This skin's so ugly. But nowadays, people actually kind of do like the skin because of the storyline significance. But that does not save him from being at spot number 23. Next up at spot number 22, we have the secret skin from Chapter 4, Season 3, which is the Paradise Meowscles. So, this skin actually came out during a summer season, so it's pretty surprising to see it this low. However, the season itself is considered as one of the worst, especially out of Chapter 4. So yeah, that's part of the reason it's so low, but it is kind of surprising because Meowscles is a very popular character. It's a summer version. Summer versions of characters always do really well. And of course, it was released during a summer season. Everyone was out of school playing Fortnite. But yeah, I guess the season itself being so bad really did hurt the skin's performance on the list. Also, I think I forgot to say it earlier, but Paradise Meowscles has 13.4 thousand users. Next up at spot number 21, we have the Ruin skin with a total of 15.8 thousand users. So we have the Ruin skin here. This skin came out in Chapter 1, Season 8. It is another Fire Monster skin, which is kind of weird because we had one just the season before. However, to get the awesome fire style, you didn't have to do a ton of extra secret hidden find the key challenges like you did with the Prisoner. So I do think that that's the reason this one's doing a little bit better. However, the skin itself is kind of bulky again. The accessories are better than the skin in my opinion. Yeah, that's all I have to say about Ruin. Next up is the Chapter 1 Season 6 secret skin, and it is the AIM skin, or the AIM skin, with 19.6 thousand users, coming in at spot number 20. So, this was actually my first secret skin personally. I really do like this skin. I think it was like one of the best robot skins we had at the time. The only other ones we had were like Omega and stuff, and they were just like actors in suits. But this was an actual robot. You could see its torso, and it was very obvious that it was actually a mechanical robot. I think I just said robot 100 times, but anyways, this skin is very interesting. They sold the pickaxe separately in the item shop, which is kind of weird, but it was the first secret skin to actually even have a pickaxe, so it was kind of just a weird decision for the first time they did it. The next secret skin to have a pickaxe was Ruin, and it was included in the battle pass. The most interesting thing about the skin, though, was the back bling actually counted eliminations, and it was the first time it did that. There's multiple back blings that do it now, like the calculator and some other ones, but it was the first of its kind, and it was pretty unique at the time. Next up, at the number 19 spot, we have the Enforcer skin with 22.6 thousand users. This was another skin at the time that was like pretty hated on because it's kind of looks weird. I mean, it's got baggy pants. It's not super great for a legendary skin, but people did think it was a little bit better than the Visitor, I do believe. Yeah, interesting skin. It was the first look we had at the IO guards. It's kind of boring though, so it's not used much today. Next up at spot number 18, we do have the Aquaman skin. So yeah, Aquaman, it followed the Deadpool skin, and I think Deadpool was way, way better as a secret skin. Yeah, it just doesn't have nearly as much going on in my opinion. The skin's kind of boring. I don't know. You couldn't have really done much better with Aquaman, though. Aquaman's kind of a boring hero in the first place, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm done with Aquaman slander. Next up at spot number 17, we have the Herald. I feel like this skin is another case of people just not playing the season enough to unlock the skin. Not a lot of people played during Chapter 3 Season 4. They were just kind of falling out of interest with Chapter 3. It was time to move on. Chapter 3 was just getting boring, and no one played long enough to get the Herald skin, which actually kind of sucks because I think this skin is really good. Next up at spot number 16, we have the Ahsoka Tano skin. Ahsoka has 28,000 users. This skin is interesting. It's very unique. There's no other skin in the game that looks like this. I just really don't care that much for Star Wars, and I really think other people at this point have just kind of gotten tired of Star Wars in the game. We see it like every few months, and people just really did not care about this skin. Once again, this is another skin that came out towards the end of a chapter, and just people were not playing at that time, and people did not unlock the skin. Next up on the list is going to be another skin from the end of a chapter. At number 15, we have the Cube Queen, which has a total of 32,000 users. I actually really do like this secret skin. It has a ton of detail. It looks super intimidating. The entire set is great. The skin introduced us to like the staircase gliders that you walk down. So yeah, I really do like this skin set. It's really good in my opinion. It has a ton of great edit styles. I personally would have put it a little bit higher, but other people just didn't unlock it because it was once again at the end of Chapter 2, and Chapter 2 is actually really hated around this point. Next up at spot number 14, we have the Geralt of Rivia skin. This skin has 33,000 users and was the secret skin for Chapter 4 Season 1, so this is the skin from the start of a chapter and it breaks our end of the chapter chain we've been having. This skin actually looks really good in game. It looks very close to how he does in the Witcher games. That's really all I have to say about it. I mean, it's pretty identical. Great skin. The next game we have to talk about is going to be at the number 13 spot, and it is the Wolverine skin with 33,000 users. So, Wolverine came out during Chapter 2, Season 4, which is a very, very good season, by the way. I really did enjoy that season. Also, we are getting another Marvel season soon, so that's pretty cool. But Wolverine, to get this skin, you had to kill him in the forest, and that was actually really hard to do. I remember everyone complaining about how hard that boss fight actually was. I got him a few attempts, I think. I ended up using like a harpoon to kill him from fall damage. Anyways, yeah, skin's really good. It has the built-in emote where you can use like his adamantium claws. Very cool skin. It has a ton of edit styles. It's just not my favorite. Next up on the list, we have the number 12 spot, which is the Serana outfit. This skin has 43,000 users, and it was the secret skin from Chapter 2 Season 1. It actually has a couple edit styles that you had to like hide in trash cans, hay bales, and portal potties to get. Very weird. Same with like the back bling and pickaxe. You had to like find them washed up on the beach and like in the mountains. It was really weird to get the skins, like styles and accessories, but the skin itself does look pretty nice. Next up at 11, we have the Predator skin from Chapter 2, Season 5 with 50,000 users. This skin came out like I think it was January of 2021. I really don't like remember this skin releasing or anything besides like the pickaxe being legendary and built in. It has an emote where you can like take the mask off and do like a scream. Yeah, pretty interesting skin. Not one of my favorites though. Next up at spot number 10, we have the Clark Kent skin or Superman. So this skin has a built-in emote where you can change between Clark Kent and the actual Superman edit style. It has a dark shadow edit style, which I actually do prefer. I don't really like the way the suit looks on the Superman skin we got. I wish it was more of like a cloth texture than this metallic one, but the skin is good nonetheless. Okay, I want everyone to try and guess what the most used secret skin is though, because I doubt very many people are going to be able to get it right. If you do get it right, do comment down below. I do want to know. Next up at the number 9 spot, we have the Solid Snake skin from the Chapter 5 Season 1 Battle Pass, and he has 75,000 users. So yeah, this skin is actually just like Girl and is very, very, very accurate. I do love what they did. The edit style where it's like the old Snake is really good too. Yeah, this skin's just great. No complaints over here. Next up at the number 8 spot, we have the first ever collaboration secret skin, and that is the Deadpool skin with 77.7 thousand users. This is one of my favorite secret skins we ever got just because it was the first collab one, and I love the way they introduced it. Like in the hideout during the season, you like had to go through like a tunnel. It was just really cool. The whole execution of it was awesome. His mythics were terrible though. That is one thing that they could have done a little bit better in my opinion. But yeah, the skin set is great, back bling great. Yeah, very good skin. Next up on the list, we have the Singularity skin, which has 79.3 thousand users. So this skin was the Chapter 1 Season 9 secret skin. It had a ton of edit styles you got from Fort Bites and collecting different helmets across the map for different colors. I actually really do like this secret skin. It was the first female one we got, and I do think it has held up very well. Next up at spot number 6, we have the Attack on Titan skin, Eren Yeager, who has 79.8 thousand users. Yeah, Eren Yeager, very good skin in my personal opinion. It did bring us the ODM gear, which was one of the best mythics we ever did get, so you gotta give it credit for that. Skin has the edit style without the cape. The set's pretty interesting. There's nothing like too standout about it, but yeah, the skin is good. Alright, we are now entering the top 5 skins. If you haven't already, please do consider liking and subscribing. It does help me a ton. Yeah, let's get into the top 5. So, number 5 is actually this season's secret skin, which is the Korra skin, which has 80,000 users. So this was actually the first avatar skin we did get. It did bring us the waterbending mythic, and it was just a little taste of what was to come later in the season. I do really like this skin. Its position might raise up a couple spots or drop down a few in the next coming seasons, but right now, as it stands, it is at spot number 5. At number 4, we have the Foundation with 140,000 users. This is the leader of the 7. It is Mr. Dwayne Rock Johnson. This skin is really good. This is probably one of the better 7-member secret skins we've got. It had a little bit more going on. You have an all black edit style. You have a normal blue edit style. You have a built-in emote where you can take the mask off and do like the Rock's famous eyebrow thing he does. Yeah, this skin was pretty hyped up, and I do think it did live up to expectations because it has 140,000 users. Next up, at spot number 3, we have the Prowler skin, which has 170,000 users. This one really surprised me. I don't know why. I really didn't care about this skin whenever it released. I really don't now either. I think the best part of the set is the pickaxe. So yeah, pretty interesting to see it this high up on the list, but I guess people really do like the Prowler skin. Next up, we have spot number 2, which belongs to the Indiana Jones outfit, which has 178,000 users. This skin released during Chapter 3, Season 3. Another season that people actually found quite boring, but it was a summer season, so gotta give it credit for that. The skin itself is really good. It looks exactly like Harrison Ford, because it's modeled after him, obviously. Yeah, very good skin. I wouldn't have guessed it to be top 2, though. And I for sure would have never guessed that number 1 would belong to the only Icon Series skin in the secret skin slot, and it is the Neymar Jr. skin coming in at number 1 with 186,000 users. So this is Chapter 2, Season 6's Secret Skin, which a lot of people actually argue to be the worst season of all time, and it's still number 1 on the list, so this skin is super duper popular. It has a few color edit styles as well as a built-in emote that you can turn into like a robotic cat suit. Yeah, very interesting skin. So yeah, how many of you actually guessed that Neymar Jr. was the most used secret skin? I really had no clue. I would have never guessed that it would have been Neymar though. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe. Do not forget to check out my community tab on my channel to check out the giveaway. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for watching the video. See you later. Bye.